Welcome back, everybody. Peace and power. Salute. Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to all the new subscribers. I would like to thank everybody for their constant support. Tapping in, hitting the like button, dropping comments. I truly appreciate that. Thank you so much. Keep the engagement coming. It's helping my videos reach a larger, bigger audience, which is needed. Okay, guys? So thanks. All right, so listen up. We're going to discuss the benefits of cleaning up your house or your home and or your apartment or wherever you have to live or stay or be at. First thing is that you get rid of unnecessary spirits that may be in your residence, your home, your house, apartment, etc. by constantly cleaning it. I'm going to say that again. You get rid of unnecessary and unwarranted spirits because spirits follow you, when you coming from work or you coming from grocery shopping for clothes, or just interactions. And again, that doesn't make those places you go bad places, or the people you may be amongst bad people. It's just spirits can follow you, so it can get back to where you live and where you have to reside at. So it's important to constantly clean where you're going to be at. Like I said, your home, your house, your apartment. 2, smells. Like you don't want those smells to seek in and seep in where you got to be at, where you got to live at. Smells from outside. Smells from, like I said, going grocery shopping, clothes shopping, wherever you're going to be, those smells get into your clothes and come back with you when you go to restaurants or you go to McDonald's or Burger King or Olive Garden, wherever you go. So you don't want that to follow you back home and you're constantly not cleaning up your home. I already dropped the video about cleaning yourself and your clothes. So for those who didn't see that, go check that out. But that's another thing that happens when you don't constantly clean up your home. Even if you do it once a week, that's not a problem. Just make sure you do it thoroughly. Try to wipe down the walls. Try to wipe down your kitchen walls, your bathroom walls. So now you don't have mildew. You don't have nothing extra from like when you was cooking throughout the week, or when you showered throughout the week, or you got in the bathtub throughout the week. As long as you clean all that up, those smells won't linger throughout your house, no matter how much glaze you use, or Glade plugins you have, or whatever potpourri you may be using, air freshener, Lysol, whatever you may have. Those products are great, but those products are more effective when you clean up your home at least once a week. That's 4 times a month. Like I said, if you only have the time to do it once a week, no problem. Just make sure you thoroughly rinse and clean everything down thoroughly in your home. Walls, refrigerators, washing machines, TVs, mirrors. Make sure you thoroughly, fans, air conditioners, heating systems, ventilation systems, all of that. Make sure you thoroughly clean that up. At least if you only can do it once a week, make sure you do it thoroughly. Another thing, bugs. See, bugs come back around because they're attracted not only to dirt and grit and grime, but smells. Certain stenches can keep bugs away because it's like when they try to come back, whatever they were smelling, it smells fresher. Whatever they was trying to latch onto and cling onto or stick to or run to, it ain't there no more. The smells. So it's like if they want to come back or they want to create a nest or whatever it is, they won't be able to because the smells are not there. I had to learn that the hard way. Bugs cling to smells as well. Yes, they do come from dirt and from grit and from grime and all that. Yes, but smells as well. So when you can keep those smells down, push the bugs away. And that helps. Also, another thing, it builds clean habits when you constantly cleaning up your home, your house, or your apartment. So you get accustomed to doing it. You build up the repetition of knowing what's like, all right, I'm going to get up every Sunday, or I'm going to get up every Saturday, or I'm going to get up every Friday, or whatever day, dedicate half a day to that, or dedicate 6 hours to that. Like, you know what? I'm going to take today. I got free 8 hours. I'm going to use 4 of those hours. I'm going to make sure I thoroughly clean up. I'm gonna make sure I thoroughly do that. So even if you ain't gonna go to the laundry that day, even if you ain't gonna do nothing else, just make sure you clean up and you organize everything. You organize your shoes, you organize the dirty clothes, you organize your refrigerator. You make sure you take a day to clean up your whole house and or your apartment. So therefore you have things organized. And also you build up the habits of learning how to keep things clean and keep things organized. And that's the next thing I'm gonna get into. Once you do that now, things will become a lot more organized because things are clean. You'll be able to find things easier. You'll be like, well, where did I put the TV guide? Where's the remote? Where's this? Where's that? But as long as you keep your apartment, your house, or your residency, or wherever you stay at clean, you'll be able to find things a lot more easier and or quicker. Where my keys at? Where this at? You'll be able to locate things because things are clean. And when things are clean, things are a lot more organized. Or you'll be able to organize things better. So by cleaning, you'll be able to find things. So focus on just trying to keep things clean so you could build up the habits of keeping things clean, and also you could keep things a lot more organized. Also, when you start to clean up, your environment will become a lot more clean. Your environment around you, like I said, the AC, the ventilation system, the refrigerator, the TV, your mirrors, things like that. It'll keep your environment clean around you. So therefore, the more you clean it, the less work you're going to have to put in when it's time to go back and clean it. I'm going to say that again. The more work you put in, the less you'll have to go back to clean it. So the longer you take to clean it, the dirtier it'll become. The more work you're going to have to put in to clean up your living room, or clean up your bathroom, or clean up your bedroom, or to clean up your children's room, or to clean up your kitchen, or to clean up your appliances. It's going to take a lot more work because you're not putting in the work to clean it on a daily or consistent basis. So the more you do it, the less you'll have to do it. But the less you do it, the more you'll have to do it. Just try to remember that. Try to work on that. Also, another key ingredient, it'll prevent you from wanting to be lazy and becoming lazy. It's like, man, I don't want to get up and do that. But if you start to do it more, it's like working out. The more you work out, the easier it'll become. The lighter the weights get, the easier it is for you to walk on the treadmill, or the easier it is for you to take a walk, or the easier it is for you to jog, or whatever it is, because you get and you have and you focus on a constant repetition with that and constant maintenance with it. So if you keep cleaning up, it'll break you out of those habits of being lazy and not wanting to clean up and not wanting to maintain whatever you need to maintain. So try to just work on constant repetition of doing that. Okay, so another thing, when you keep cleaning up and you keep things around you clean, the percentages and the chances of things breaking down and or deteriorating won't happen because now you're cleaning things a lot more and you're paying attention. It's like if you clean more, you be like, oh man, I ain't even know this was getting rusty. Or I ain't even know this was breaking down. Or I ain't even know this had a cracking. Or I ain't know this was breaking, because you're not cleaning up enough to pay attention to these things. I didn't even know this thing blew out. I didn't even know this fan was this dirty, because now if you clean these things, you'll be able to pay attention and see that a lot more easier. Also, when you clean, it helps you be focused. You could breathe better. It won't be as much germs in your home or your house or on your appliances because you clean these things up. Because we move around and we come from outside sometimes and don't always remember to wash our hands when we go into the refrigerator or we going into the bathroom or we using things, we touching the remotes or whatever, or we touching our cell phones. We not constantly remembering to always sanitize things. You know what I mean? And that comes with habits. So now if you clean up a lot more, things won't have germs. Your laptops, your computers, your tablets, your TVs, your cell phones, your remotes, your microwave, your dishwasher, your whatever you're using, your washing machine, your dryer, your blow dryer, your hair clippers, whatever it is, it won't have as much germs because you're constantly cleaning up anyway. So it's like, yeah, I'll be clean anyway. This shouldn't be that dirty. And like I said, when you have to go clean it and maintain it, it won't be that dirty. All right, guys? So remember, there's just a list of some things that you'll start to see a change in and a shift in when you start cleaning up. your home, your apartment, your house, wherever you're going to be at, wherever you got to stay at. All right, guys, remember, we monetize now, so check in and tap in for those memberships. Also, to further help or enhance what I'm doing on my platform, the Cash App, New Legend 77. The Cash App, New Legend 77. Again, thanks to everybody out there. Remember, stay focused, stay committed to doing what you got to do to enhance what you need to do to better your life. Self-respect, self-control, all right? Self-discipline, self-awareness. Till next time, guys. Assalamu alaikum, shalom, peace and power. Stay focused, stay encouraged, stay motivated. Peace, one.